lovelies, so I'm here to do a quick review video and just to let you guys know my thoughts on the 3M Cosmetics items that I have here. I've been using these for quite some time now and I just wanted to give you my thoughts on them. I'm going to go over these three products. I'm just going to jump right into it. The first one here is the M Cosmetics. This one is the Cabana Beige, and this is the Creamy Classic Sheer Lipstick. I love the packaging, first off. I think it's great packaging. It has a nice weight to it. It's white and silver, and it has M right there, Michelle Phan. And this is what it looks like. This product contains 0.123 ounces, which is 3.5 grams of product. Now, as for the actual product, I am wearing it today on my lips. I can apply a little bit more. Just so you guys can see what it looks like. That's what it looks like on my lips. If you want to see it swatched on my hand. So that's the color there. It's a very pretty, nice, neutral color for every day. It's really easy. Just kind of slap it on and go. You don't really have to think about it kind of color, which I do like. I like how it's really creamy as it claims to be. It's very moisturizing. I can wear it for a while and it doesn't dry out my lips at all. The only thing that I don't really like about it is that it's not long wearing, which I don't think it should be, I guess, since it's a sheer lipstick. This wore off on me in less than an hour, so I do have to reapply quite often. So I feel like it's more of like a sheer almost lip balm because it's so moisturizing, but I do love the color. I think it's a beautiful color. Price on this, let me see how much this is. The price on this lipstick, I believe, is, oh my gosh, sorry, $16.50. So I probably would not repurchase any more of these lipsticks just because it is so sheer and I feel like it doesn't last as long, which it doesn't claim to last, but I probably won't try any more of these sheer lipsticks. Maybe I'll try more of her creamy classic, like the opaque colored lipsticks. But I think the prices on these are kind of pricey. $16.50. I think it's a little bit more than MAC lipsticks, but I don't know. I guess if you can find it on a good sale, I know I picked this up for 50% off, so M Cosmetics does have awesome sales, so maybe during that time I'll pick up something else, but I would never pay $16.50 for this just like outright and just on a random day. That's just my opinion. If you like the more sheer lipsticks, then you're gonna really like this. I personally like the more pigmented, opaque colored lipsticks, but this is nice for something easy and everyday. Another thing that I've experienced with her lipsticks is that if you have a lot of fine lines in your lips, I don't recommend you check out the Color Classic Sheer Lipstick because the consistency is so thin that it's going to settle into the fine line. You're going to really have to have nice, like, exfoliated lips to wear the sheer one. So keep that in mind because it does settle in the fine lines. The next one I'm going to show you here is the M Cosmetics The Great Cover Up Ultimate Concealer. Comes in a tube like this, and the color that I have is in light, and it's the light neutral / cool. She does have tones, different tones of concealer, which is awesome. I love how she did that because it really gives you a range of options to choose from. So again, I got the light neutral cool. The only reason I got the neutral cool and not like a warmer shade is because I want to use this for my under eyes and I wanted to counteract my dark circles and everything like that. Overall, I think the concealer is okay. I don't think it's the best ever. If you're curious, this has 0.3 fluid ounces in here. It's a pretty good size concealer. Again, the price of this is $19, and for $19, I don't think I would repurchase this ever again. I love a lot of drugstore concealers that are half the price or even lower than half the price. The consistency on this, it's very thin, so I love that aspect of it. It's not a heavy concealer, so you can wear it under your eyes. I find that this concealer doesn't really cover up all of my dark circles. Like if I look in the mirror, I can still see them peeking through. So it is a thinner consistency, so if you don't have like crazy dark circles or anything, then this might work for you. It does have good coverage, but it's still not enough coverage to cover up my entire dark circles, but I do really like this for spot concealing. It's great for spots like redness or anything like that. It really does cover up very well. If you are using this for your under eyes, I would just do more of like a light swiping motion so you get, you know, the maximum coverage, or even just like pat slowly, but if you pat and swipe, like go like this, it's really just going to move the concealer because it's so thin. It moves very, very easily. Also, keep in mind that if you wear this on your under eyes, it does have a shiny finish. It doesn't stay matte or anything like that, so you really have to set it with a powder, in my opinion, unless you really like the shininess under the eye. I don't really like the shininess right under the eye. I like more of a highlight right on the top of the cheekbone. So keep that in mind. You will have to set this with a powder because it is very, very shiny. The last thing I have to show you here is the M Cosmetics Chiaroscuro Contour Sculpting Highlight Stick. And one side is the highlight here. And let me swatch this for you. And this one is, oh, this one doesn't have a name. It just says highlight. Okay. So there it is right there. Do you guys see that? Like, this right here is a highlight. That is way too dark. I even tried it as a highlight on my face today, and it was so dark. Like, that color, that dark pink, is not a highlight. And this one, if you're curious, this is in the medium shade. So I can just imagine what the darker shade looks like. But I felt like I didn't want to get the light shade because the highlight the contour side wasn't dark enough for my skin. So I had to resort to the medium, but the highlight is way too dark. Like, that's a freaking highlight? I don't think so. So I don't like the highlight at all. I don't use this. I don't really know what to use this for. Maybe like eyeshadow or something, but on the face, no way. I'm not going to use it on the face. So this other side is the contour side. And again, this is in the shade medium. And there's that right there. On the swatch, it does look kind of almost orangey, but I'm wearing it today in my contour, and I did contour my nose with it. And I think it looks okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. That's all I really have to say with it. This is how much product you get in the contour stick. That's it. I've only used this like a few times, and that's still kind of like how much you get. You don't get that much product at all, and I would never use the highlight side. So overall, this contour and highlight stick is $25, and it does come in 4 other shades, so keep that in mind. But for $25, and I don't like the highlight side, I do not think this is worth it, in my opinion. For me, I really do like the contour side for my nose, just because it's kind of like a pointed tip and you can kind of just run down the sides of your nose, blend out with your fingers, and you're good to go. I love the consistency of it. It's very smooth. It's easy to blend. And it's pretty long wearing from what I've experienced so far, but again, I probably wouldn't repurchase this either because it's just, I don't love it. So that's all the products that I have from M Cosmetics, and those are the only ones that I've tried. If you have tried any products from her line, please let me know what you recommend, and maybe I'll look into it if she's having another sale on her website. I would never pay full price for her products because they are kind of pricey for what they are, and if I just don't love them. I really love her packaging though. Good job, Michelle, on that. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my thoughts on the 3 products that I have. As of now, I probably won't repurchase any more of her items. I'm not really into her Life palette. Those palettes are just way too big, and I don't think it looks very put together. I think it looks kind of all over the place, so I'm not really into the Life palettes. But other than that, I hope you guys found this video helpful in some way. I love Michelle Phan. She is an amazing inspiration. She is such a great role model, and I love her. But I do think her products are a little bit too pricey. So that's just my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!